Okay, La Masia, we all know it's so huge, the best, let's say the best academy in the world. And you have this opportunity to grow up with Lionel Messi and Piqué in the same team. But then coming the moment, I want to ask you actually, because this is for me always special to ask the players at this level. You just tell us few words about this period of time in La Masia, and then we will connect with Arsenal move and some more stories.
No, I went to Barcelona when I was 9 years old. And for me, it was fantastic to learn from the best academy, because they have a very specific way of playing football, and they gave me discipline, they gave me football education and also life education, which for me is very important. And the trainings were intense, you had to be, it's like a little bit like professionals for kids, Of course, it's not the same mentality, but they start giving you some inputs that will be very important later in your life, like sacrifices, like the discipline, always be on time, always respect the coaches, the opponents, and they set you up in a way of playing that me particularly I like a lot, which is a lot of passing, offensive football that we want to score goals. And for me, it was fantastic to spend 6 years, 7 years there, because I learned so much.
Yes, but moment for you, but for your family as well, decision that you need to make. Moving to Premier League, to Arsenal, you didn't speak English like many Spanish players. Yes, nothing. How can you just tell us, like, in this, when you find out that you will definitely go there, what was your reaction, your family reaction, the emotion?
No, it was a big decision, of course, because you are in the best, like you said, you are in one of the best academies in the world. The year before I left, we won the treble, with the under 15 or 16 in Barcelona. So we had a super team, and I was very happy there. I played with my friends, I played in my club. So when I went to Arsenal and I took the decision, I knew that it had to be something for better, like training with the first team straight away when I was only 16, with like Henry, with Vieira, Pires.
What a team.
Yeah, it was the Invincibles team, when they won the league, I was there. I spent every day with them, and I learned, I like to learn things to motivate myself, and because they are the best players. And yeah, it was a difficult decision, but when I took it, now if I looking back, I will tell you it was the best decision, of course. But in that moment, you don't know. When you take the decision, is sometimes you need to find out if it will be good or not. But I worked very hard for it. Yeah.
Okay, who is Lionel Messi? Like in few words,
No, Leo is a very special boy. For everything, for his character, for his humility, for his talent, because he's a winner, but he remembers where he comes from. He knows that he comes from a humble village, Rosario, and how he used to play in the streets, like you, like me, like everybody. When you play in these pitches of sand that you break your knees all the time. And we were all like that, and he had an amazing talent, and he knew how to play with his mind and with his feet, connection. He had a very balanced connection. He was always a winner, a competitor, and
the legend, captain, leader from Arsenal, and big rival Chelsea. You are there. Who play football? We all know that in life, every day things change. You never can say it's impossible, and everything is possible. How, okay, let's connect immediately with first game in Emirates you played. What was the reaction of the fans? You score also one goal against them. You didn't celebrate. You showed this. But we all know the fans are crazy. In some moments. Just how difficult was for you to manage the time when you move back to London, but in different club?
Well, it's not. I cannot say it's difficult because I have this mentality, this approach to the game that whoever I play for, the same way that I scored with my leg broken against Barcelona, and I try my best, I will do the same if I play for another team after, for example, against Arsenal. But I cannot deny it was a special moment to come to Arsenal. I knew that the fans would be upset, that they would say things to me and stuff like that. So I was prepared for it, no problem. And we were close to winning the league that day. Well, if we had a good result at the Emirates, we could win the league, So we were in a good position, and I think it was 0-0 the game, and we had a solid game. But to play at the Emirates is always difficult because the pitch is very big. Arsenal players, they have a lot of quality. They play combination football, especially with Wenger, and yeah, the atmosphere was difficult for me. But I cannot say that it was difficult because I enjoy it sometimes. When they are against you, you try to be always better.
We all these kind of problems in our career. Sometimes we are right and we are not playing. We didn't get the chance. But your reaction at the end, again, you proved that he is wrong in many moments, and then you won again one more title. Just tell us what happened actually in this moment with him, if you can share.
Yeah, no, I think I said it before. For me, it was a strange moment because it's the first time in my career that something like this happens. Conte wanted to play 4-2-4 or 4-4-2 at the beginning, and he wanted his two midfielders to be very strong, running, full of energy and stuff. Anyway, one day before the season start, I go to speak with him to see what's happening, how does he see the situation, and we spoke very honestly. It was a good conversation. And then he said to me, listen, normally with me, you will not play. He said to me, I want two strong players. Normally you are more technique. I don't see this is the way I want to play and stuff like this. And me, I said, okay, no problem. Listen, I said, with me, you will not have any problem. I will not leave the club because I don't want to live anywhere. I'm happy here, but I will prove you wrong. I'm the best player of this team, and I will play with you. No problem. You don't. I say to him, you don't see it now, but you will see it in the future. I promise you. This is a conversation I had with Conte before the season, and then the season started, and I played one game which was important against Watford, where the team was losing, and I came on and I made one assist. We won the game. Then I scored 2 goals against Leicester, and I made my way into the team. And then we went to play against Arsenal. We lost 3-0, and he changed the system there, 3-4-3 or 5-4-1, whatever you want to call it. And then I got injured as well on my quad. So after I stayed 2-3 months that I didn't play, nothing, 0. And there it was difficult because I was on the bench as well when I came back, but I was not playing, and that was difficult mentally. But I kept working until one day, the 1st of December, I think it is, Nemanja Matic was injured. So we had to play against Manchester City, and I went there, and the coach Conte told me, listen, Cesc, I know you didn't play a lot, but you need to play. If you can play 60 minutes, 70 minutes, whatever you can, if it's 90, perfect, he says, but I know you didn't play for a long time, so whatever. And the team was winning 7 games in a row. Win. So I'm thinking, oh my God, we play against Manchester City away. The team is winning all the time. Imagine now if I play and we lose, then I'm finished. I think that moment is one of these moments where it goes perfect or you don't play ever again. One of these moments, the balance is here. So we played, we were losing 1-0. And then in the second half, we played very, very well. I gave 1 assist to Diego Costa. Then we played 2 counterattacks with Willian and Hazard. We won 3-1. And since this moment, I started playing and playing and playing and playing. And even then, he changed the system. He started playing 3-5-2 to put me in midfield with Kante and Matic. And it was a fantastic year. And after that, you know, we got the trust with each other, with Conte. And he trusted me. Since that moment, he trusted me. And I played every game, which was fantastic. Like, if I told him, please, coach, can I leave? He would say, at the beginning, he would say, yeah, says, please leave, no problem. But in that moment, I challenged him and I challenged myself, because it's the first time at 29 years old that one coach says something to me like this. You know, so after that, what do you have to do? You have to be strong here, put your head down and not speak. You don't speak. You just work. You just train. You, every time you have an opportunity, you need to play well, and another one, and you cannot lose time. And I think this was a big lesson for me as well, for maturity. Sometimes we think players, we know everything, you know, because we win and because I played everywhere. But when a situation like this faces you, is a big challenge, you know, and you need to be ready mentally for sure.
Yes.